Hey guys, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. It's up to 84 degrees, but we got it down to 70 inside. Nice and comfortable. Although it's humid, it's not too bad feeling in here. 34% humidity outside, so it doesn't feel bad out there at all either. It was cold last night. There was condensation on the windows this morning, but it sure did jump back up. Been busy out here today already. I gotta get busy on cutting this grass. Don't know how well that shows up. That's up halfway up to my knee. The push mower started leaking gas out the carburetor, and I'm out of gas, so I have to get into town and get some. So, getting a little desperate here. I hauled 2 more loads of mulch or compost today, and we've got about 4 or 5 more truckloads to get. I don't know, it's going to be maybe about 20 total when we're done. But that's a nice growing mound of material there. And the plants are definitely liking the mulch. Now, I'm not sure about why the chilies are yellowed. It's weird because they were getting really dark green during the sunny periods, and during all this rain they got yellowed. So maybe they got too much rain, because it rained every day for 5 days straight. The tomatoes, though, were loving it and started to grow. So, I don't know. I'll do another soil test and check the acid level. But the potatoes are absolutely loving this. All this rain and all the composted soil mix that I put in there. Now, people are saying I need to amend my soil, but I don't think you guys realize. Look at this, what I've put in here. And somebody mentioned that I added a few dry leaves. I think somebody totally missed the point on that one. There's all kinds of organic material in here. There's plant material, there's tree leaves, there's fire pit scrapings from bonfires from their when they had all their campfires through the years. This is 4-year-old. I mean, look at this, is full of organic material. This is 4-year-old compost from a mixture of tree leaves and all kinds of organic material that the guy was throwing out there. Garden waste and scraps and everything he was throwing out there. So I'd say this is very fertile. Tree bark and pieces. It's really, really good. Well, the potatoes love it. The potatoes very much love it. And then over in the rows with the mulch that I put on, that's holding the moisture in. So let's go here next to the tomatoes and see what we got. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. See, there's moisture right there. So the mulch is definitely holding in the moisture to help our plants during the heat. Today's a mostly sunny day. And if you go over here, where I don't have any mulch, it's dry. There's an inch. It's dry down to about 1.25 inches. Okay, dust. Look at that. Can you see the dust go off there? All right. So the sun, although it rained all day yesterday, this is sandy soil and it drains fast, and then the sun just bakes it off. So anyway, that's I'm gonna have to get some more stuff in here. But what we're gonna do with the potatoes is we're gonna hill them up, and so they'll have no problem. Once they get a little bit bigger, they'll just get hilled right up. So I think they'll be fine. And I'm gonna, as well, once these get bigger, I can add some more mulch and stuff around them. Now, I don't know about these chilies. I just think it was too much rain for them, because they're not looking happy. Not at all. And they've got a purplish tint to their leaves. They're a bleached yellowy color with a purplish tint. but something's, I don't know, because they're, as I showed you the other day, some of the flowers rotted off. Yeah, a very bleached color. Now, it has been colder. Somebody suggested that the chilies are hot weather plants and they'll pull out of it when it's warmed up. It has been colder days. We've had a high of near 60 and we've had lows around 40s and 50s. So maybe that's why. But yeah, I remember growing up in Michigan, it was easy. But we were surrounded by farm fields and pesticides, so there were no pests. There was farm fields on 4 sides of us. When I think back on it, and there were no pests. You just planted and things grew. That's the mung beans that Melanie put in. Well, Melanie and I put them in. She sprouted them inside and we put them in together. I'm really anxious to see what these look like because I've never seen mung beans before. The sun is hot on my back. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I did some more work today. I'll show you that in a bit, but I wanted to check out the garden. Here we've got peas coming up. They really loved the rain. And then down here, this is up peas. I don't think she did many peas. It ends here, and here we've got green beans, normal green beans. And there's a few there. I think this is all green beans. You can tell she likes green beans more. Now she did all this herself. I wasn't out here the day she planted these. She sprouted them and planted them herself. And in here, oh wait, no, here's some more peas. So she must have alternated. Oh, yeah, there's a pea. She must have mixed it up a little bit. Maybe there was 2 different kinds of peas. I'll have to ask her. And then mung beans that she grew inside longer for comparison to see next to these. We'll see which ones grow better. Anyway, I left this morning without breakfast and we grabbed the 2 loads. My neighbor hauled 2 loads of this, and when I got back then it was lunchtime, so that took some time. That is just how it is. It takes time to haul those and dump them. And then I got out the chainsaw and I finished ripping this tree up finally, now that we've got some better weather. And when I'm done with the camera, I'm gonna drag all this off and stack the firewood up by the bonfire pit. And then I'll have this all prepared to get ready to till. Now I know it's getting pretty late in the season for planting, but then again, we only just had freezing nights about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So anyway, I'm gonna get this hopefully all cleared up now and see how much energy I have left. And then we gotta go get gas. I'm out of gas for the tiller, and I want to get this this strip prepared for planting some corn and root vegetables. Well, a little bit trimmed up. I took out the branches were hanging out. You can see by the taller grass how far out it came. And now I'll have a straight line to mow. You can see all those branches were hanging out pretty far into the yard, and I couldn't mow that way, and now I can. So now I have a more straight edge to the yard. I'll leave those 2 trees for now. I can always decide in the future if I want them there or not, but for now I don't want to mess with them. And I've got all the dead junk out of here. Actually, everybody keeps telling me I should trim the dead stuff and burn it because it's a fire hazard anyway, but it'll look pretty bare if I do. So, oh well, I'll give it some thought. I got most of the logs cleared up, a couple more loads, but I'm pretty tired. Hauling that compost wears me out bad, and then doing all this lifting just adds to it. I might get it done yet tonight. It's not that much left, but I'm really shaky, so I think I need something to eat. Anyway though, by the way, Melanie's inside quilting and making curtains and decorating the baby room like never before. I don't know what motivated her, but she's going. So check out Off-Grid Homesteading with Melanie. She's popping out videos right and left in there. Becoming pretty independent on it too. She only occasionally asks me what needs to be done or how to do it. So that's good. She's doing her own thing now. Alright, well, I'm gonna rest a minute and keep on going with this. I do miss my Simplicity garden tractor. I had that with the wagon. I would have had this done quick. Well guys, that opens up a nice large area of our yard. Just those two trees makes a huge difference in the yard. That was all shaded before. Now we're not touching this tree, and I'm not going to plant around it. Melanie wants that, and we're going to have a little swing over there. Melanie, that's she's claimed that where that chair is. And then our second plot will start here and go over to here. We'll have our other garden plot. I got all the wood put away. Tomorrow I'll rake it and till it, and we'll get planting. Looking good. A little bit of a wood pile here. 2 pine trees do not amount to much wood at all. I just put a ring around the fire pit is all I did, and stacked up all the branches neatly here, facing south so they're dry in the sun. You can see the older cut wood compared to the newer cut wood. And yeah, anyway, that's it. That's 2 pine trees. That's nothing. Nothing at all. But we got some good bonfire wood for this year. It's a little bit of wood. That'll last us this summer for bonfires anyway. That's it. That's 2 pine trees. And there you get a better view of the opened up area. Really makes the yard look huge now. I like that a lot. That makes a gigantic difference. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have discovered the blueberry shrubs in the background up in this area here, right past those tree stumps. All the blueberries, which I want to clear out and fertilize and nurture this year. And then we'll have some good blueberry crops next year. Well guys, this is Wednesday, so I'm going to call it quits and sign off for the day. Again, don't forget to check out Melanie's channel. She's doing a lot. Check out the Do-It-Yourself World Electronics. I'll put all the links below. Got some really cool experiments going on. I just made a battery out of the earth, pure earth, just sticking 2 different pieces of metal in the ground, in the dirt, and produce electricity. So go check out the Do-It-Yourself World Electronics, and I'll talk to you guys later. Good night. Look at this. Goofballs. I don't know if you can see very well. I have 2 boxes of office stuff that I have to sort out. Baby cat, are you comfortable? Well, are you happy, Fuzzy? Cute, Goofy. That's funny, these guys. Felix, how you doing? Look at the baby cat. She's cute. Felix. You know I'm looking at you with the camera, don't you? Well, you're showing off for the world.